Tell us more about the farming industry, period. And his nonprofit is Tatum Lewis. Good morning, and thank you so much, Tatum, for joining us. Tatum was supposed to be with us yesterday morning, and he was part of our technical difficulties. We couldn't get him lined out, so we're so glad you could sit down with us here this morning.
Every day's Farmer Day.
Thank you for having us. Thank you.
We want to celebrate you guys year-round. So tell us a little bit more just about your background and how you got into the farming industry.
Well, I'm a Kentucky local, and farming's been in my family for 60 years. The awesome thing about the opportunity that I have with my farm is my farm was sharecropped with my family. And then eventually we built a house on it that I'm actually staying in now. And we bought the purchase of the land once I took over and graduated from UK. Go Big Blue, by the way. The boys
love it. How many acres you working with?
I'm working with 22 acres in the city of Winchester, and it's actually within the county and my community. So that helps me provide food for my community within walking distance instead of them having to travel back and forth and commute.
Well, hey, neighbor. Jim and I are both living in Winchester right now, so that's really exciting.
Hey, Winchesterians, hey.
I love it.
So I want to know, what do you grow? Because we're going to have to pay you a visit, it sounds like.
So we're into vegetables. I was into livestock, but then we moved and transitioned into vegetables because it's more just healthier and easier to diversify with multiple people to feed. But we do corn, greens, tomatoes. The tomatoes are all year round in our greenhouse. So if you need tomatoes, come on out. We do kales. I know people love kale nowadays. So we do a variety of things from potatoes and onions and peppers too.
The superfood. Kale is the superfood. I remember that is all the craze right now. Let's talk a little bit more about your community service, because obviously you provide us with good, healthy food, but you do more than that.
Well, besides doing, farm to table and farm to schools, I'm working with Black Soil out of Lexington, ran by Ashley Smith, and Alfalfa's Lexington, ran by Tiffany Belfield, where we supply the community with healthy meals through grants and federal grants. I do a lot of work with the nonprofit called Complexions Community Development, KY, and some of our tenants fall within that, the 5 tenants being education, entrepreneurship, farming, veterans, and community service. So we are embarking on a journey to try to provide this for all Kentuckians from east to west to central, even the people in Louisville.
Now, how satisfying is it to know that your food, what you work on so hard throughout those many months, it's going out there and it's feeding so many families right around the area? That's got to be some kind of great accomplished feeling.
It really is. Honestly, the life of a farmer, it depends on some philosophies and where you're from. But here it's that Southern mentality. Like if someone's making that corn pudding on a Sunday after church service, or someone's picking them green beans, and that's that relationship that a family has, like a grandmother teaching a granddaughter or a grandson how to snap green beans from the old times. That's what brings me the happiness in that service, on top of feeding healthy food to the community.
Oh my gosh, that's the most beautiful thing I've ever heard. That really, just painting that picture is amazing. So if we want to come see you and, try a little bit of that kale that you're growing out there, tell us a little bit more about how we can maybe get in touch with you, or just where we can purchase some of your food.
Awesome. So I do have a Facebook group, Black Roots Farms. You can add me on there and join, and you see all of our updates. Also, I'm located at 35 7th Street in Winchester, Kentucky. We're a drive-up service. I know COVID's been a little bit sketchy on that, but if you get the number off the website, you can order, and we'll have a shipment ready for you, COVID-friendly, packaged, and ready to go for you.
Tatum, you're a pleasure. We appreciate you being here.
Appreciate you. Thank you for this opportunity.
Come back anytime.
Will do.
And I'm sure you will.